Hey buddy, I was going to spend some more time talking about the Metmo Pocket Driver just because the camera angle was kind of weird last video, so I'm going to repeat some of the things I went over about it. Not that this camera angle isn't also weird, but it might be better. So apparently, me not doing really any research, but this was a patented screwdriver design from the 1920s that was in production. It was designed by a guy named Conrad Baumann. And my assumption being, before the age of the power drill, there was a bunch of different very popular screwdriver designs, ratcheting designs, that after the age of the electric drill, for the most part, went unused and fell out of circulation. So apparently they are available as antiques. There are some other designs still rolling around. This company Metmo found the design and brought it back to life, which I believe is probably in open circulation if it's from the 20s. You know, the patent expires and anyone can make it. So they started remaking it with modern CNC manufacturing and material design. So they have a full size. This is the Pocket. I liked it because it's tinier. This is what I have as a normal ratcheting screwdriver. I assume something like this fell out of use just because it was more expensive to make. Might be more complicated or larger. These are pretty common. These are pretty cheap and simple, mass produced. Simpler. But so this folds up. You can put the bit in through the end here. Use it as a normal screwdriver, still ratcheting. Pull it out, put the bit back in, and then use it offset. I just been using it as the T design, and then the back screws off, and they have storage for a couple bits. These came with it. These are normal bits, 5mm. I don't really remember, but standard bit size. I think 5mm. And then this is the switching for forward to backwards, is that little tab there. And they put a nice little like click on it whenever it snaps into place. I don't know if that's geared or magnets, but it doesn't fall out loosely. It definitely snaps in and out of place, which is really nice. But yeah, you can kind of see it ratchet as it turns around. It's got a really clean design. They have a couple different materials of the full-size one. I did test it out some other deck boards, and I'm not going to redo it on this one because I already showed you all three methods where I kind of stalled out using a normal screwdriver and my drill. So I will do another demonstration one, but I'm just going to get right into the filming of it. I won't do the comparison since we already saw that. But here we go. These are two 1.5-inch boards, and then behind that I have a 3-inch 3x3 board, and these are 5-inch screws. So these are 5-inch Torx screws. I'm going to go out this lefty, I think. Yeah, so I got 5-inch screws. I got this thing backwards as well. There we go. Nope, I had it right. These are 5-inch screws going in through, 5-inch pluses of wood. I'll switch to righty. No, I can't get to move it all offset. I got to use the T. It's pretty easy using the T. Still an awkward angle for me, but it's going in, and I'm not going to bring out the other screwdriver now. I thought about it for a second. I tried that. It sucks. So this was another screw I left in here for a couple of days because I got tired of killing my hands using a normal grip, and I wanted to try this out. I'm assuming the larger one, just having a little bit more leverage on it. I was a little worried about doing something this beefy with this little screwdriver, but so far so good. Did I flip it? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I have flipped that ratchet a couple times by accident. Okay, I'm gonna take a break on that and switch over to this one. Pull doesn't work. Okay, I switched around so I'm sitting directly behind it instead of beside it. And I'm switching to right-handed. It was me putting some weird leverage on it. That wasn't good. I will again caveat this is 5 inches of screw going into treated board. This is pretty serious torque, and I definitely could not be doing this with a normal screwdriver by hand. So I'm going slow and steady, and it's holding up to the task. This is pretty impressive. Okay, wow, that was good. Again, back to righty. Might again do a hybrid approach with this one. Left hand to hold it in place and right hand just to provide torque on that lever. Now again, I haven't bent it or anything, so that's good. I was a little worried that I'd overdo it on its first day, but so far so good. Knock on wood. I thought about getting my real drill out and my drill driver. That probably has more torque on it, but I like doing hand on things like that I'm worried about the amount of power involved. So yeah, that put in 5 inches of screw. Oh. Hey buddy. So yeah, that worked great. Got those screws in by hand. Didn't take that long at all, and it didn't kill my wrist because you're using your leverage, you're not using your grip strength. Trying to see if it's offset there. I know you can tighten that. No, it held up great. No worse for the wear. Good. I'd be annoyed if a screwdriver couldn't screw. But Metmo pocket driver, not bad. I'm definitely gonna look into the beefier version just to have some variety and a little bit more leverage. But I love how tiny and handheld this thing is. This will go great in a pocket or a bag. So don't throw it. Don't do that. Thanks for watching, buddy.